All right, y'all, confession time. I was wrong. Bud Light update. We're about 4 weeks in from the Transformer debacle.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Okay, the Decepticons. All Transformers are Decepticons, remember that. So Bud Light update. We talked about the stock evaluation, the price per share. It didn't seem that the loss was as large as it originally appeared. But then y'all, comment. We love the comments and the discussion down below and the interaction and folks talking. Well, some folks said, they're being propped up by BlackRock and et al. And ESG, and if you do the ESG stuff, you get rewarded. Well, ouch. Costco is almost giving Bud Light away while Coors and Miller Lite pallets are empty in Sam's Club and Anheuser-Busch pallets are full. So Gateway Pundit has video on this.
Oh, go figure. Look at this. Oh, look at this. First thing I do is I say, would you look at this? You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, where is he? I'd like to look at it. You should have said, look at this, and that would have probably got you off if you told him to look.
Bud Light sales continue to tank in the wake of Anheuser-Busch's disastrous decision to partner with transgender social media influencer Dylan Mulvaney, prompting a nationwide boycott. At Sam's Club in Pure Huron, Michigan, a video shows completely untouched stacks of unsold Anheuser-Busch products, including Stella whatever, Michelob Ultra, Bud Light, Swill, and we don't drink, so I don't know any of these guys and don't really care. I do enjoy and revel in the fact that Bud Light is taking on the chin, so I do enjoy that. And hopefully it's more than just hopium, but we're gonna see. We're gonna watch this flesh out here. Okay. Meanwhile, Coors Light pallets is completely empty and Miller Lite pallet has only 3 cases left. I'm curious if InBev, how they're all associated, but on Sunday, conservative commentator Ryan Fournier shared a photo on Facebook showing that Costco had drastically slashed the price of their Bud Light 36 pack. Normally priced around $30, the cases of beer were going for a shockingly low price of $14.97. Wow, that's cheaper than they sell their water, y'all. Okay, just saying. This means each can of Bud Light in the pack costs about 41 cents. So for all you alcoholics out there, this is a great buying opportunity. And there's a lot of those, y'all. And that's why, I think that booze is destructive and you should avoid it at all costs. But let's revel in the fact that InBev is taking it on the chin across the board. And hopefully they'll take it on the chin on all of their 49,000. A lot of this, what has to be considered is about the consolidations of the transnational corporations that buy up too big to fail. That's why it's very interesting when you look at what InBev actually owns, other than Anheuser-Busch. After partnering with Mulvaney for advertising deal, a major boycott of the company's product began due to a major part of its consumer base turning against the company.
Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible.
All right, y'all, this is a value for value proposition. So if you love what we do, the content we put out, and you want to support us, please go to TheTexasBoys.com. You can buy awesome merch, shirts that maybe create the conversation, or you can buy some great CBD Lion's Mane coffee, other private roasted coffees, teas, unvaccinated organic honey. We get rave reviews on all of our awesome homestead products here, and we appreciate and love the support. Thank you so much. Back to the video. Anheuser-Busch suffered an astonishing $5 billion loss. We're still waiting to see that, so stay tuned. I'm still waiting to see that, y'all. As the backlash for this marketing decision grew, the recently promoted VP of Marketing of Bud Light, Alyssa Heinerscheid, that's one of those people that you can't criticize those people. That's interesting too. Was placed on leave of absence. Yeah, because you can't fire her, because that would be politically incorrect. So just because you're incompetent and you're a mental, and you lose your, transnational corporatocracy, a whole lot of Luciano, she gets a paid vacation. So she got a paid vacation. When Heinerscheid accepted her promotion last June, she decided the beer company should move in a decidedly woke direction. She chose to isolate Bud Light customers by plastering Mulvaney's face on the company's beer cans to celebrate Women's History Month. Now, what's very interesting, y'all, I am a 80s kid, right? And I used to be into the sports ball and the Monday Night Football and Bud Light and American flag and all that stuff. Well, it's really interesting. If you look at Bud Light commercials in the mid-90s, 92, 93, 94, you know what it was?
Bud Light, please.
Tonight's ladies' night, and there's a special on Bud Light.
Oh, really?
If you want great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.
It was dudes with wigs and dresses on, right? And they were pretending to be women to get free Bud Light. So there's an inordinate amount of irony here, and there's an inordinate amount of predictive programming, 1992 to 1994, and you had dudes with really bushy, like Wisconsin, don't you know, big mustaches, walrus mustaches, and they had dresses and wigs on, right? Like blonde wigs with a brown mustache.
Remember, you're playing for Bud Light, lady. The boys are back in town.
These guys are good.
Who are you calling guys? Yeah.
Looks like you're in the finals. Ma'am, for the great...
And it was real, not funny, but now fast forward 2023, not so funny, very predictive programming, and yeah, it's not funny anymore. But that's how they indoctrinate us, right? So just something to consider. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have Matt insert commercial here to kind of prove my point. Very interesting, ironic, syrupy thick irony here. In a March interview, Heinerscheid said she believed Bud Light had been kind of a brand of fratty, kind of out-of-touch humor, and it was really important that we had another approach. For Heinerscheid, who said she had a really clear job to do, her desire to attract new male and female customers, wow, way to assume genders there, led her to partner with Mulvaney. And in doing so, she angered Americans weary of non-stop politically woke campaigns. So, we're going to watch the ramifications of this, but according to Costco's pricing, they are attempting to indirectly bail out Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch, so we shall see. Now here's another interesting, comes from the UK. Bud Light accused of cowardice by turning off YouTube comments on new commercial sets in the heartland. So now they're trying to rebrand and be America, red, white, and blue.
This is the story of the American spirit.
God bless America. We had a very interesting and disturbing email from a person that was inordinately concerned with the Anheuser-Busch Clydesdales and were afraid that if the company got deconstructed, which it won't, that they would neglect their Clydesdales. And, this is some powerful marketing, y'all. But needless to say, we don't have to worry about Anheuser-Busch Clydesdales. They almost absolutely, I promise you, they lease those out. There's lots of people that owns Clydesdales, and I'm sure that Anheuser-Busch doesn't own those horses. It's all marketing, y'all. Marketing, Bernays. It's Bernaysian. We live in this postmodern, post-truth world, and it is all marketing. So here, Bud Light turned off the YouTube comments. Bud Light is now accused of cowardice for turning off YouTube comments on new countrified commercials and is slammed for pandering to customers lost during the Dylan Mulvaney fiasco. Now, unfortunately, our modern culture, TikTok culture, has an attention span of about 90 seconds. So how long this all will last still remains to be seen, y'all. We will see. We shall see. My mom always said, well, we'll see. A new country-themed Bud Light commercial features the song Chicken Fried.
You know, well, I'm a chicken fried. A cold beer on a Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right. And the radio.
Its release on Thursday came less than a month after the Mulvaney backlash. Comments were disabled, but viewers on Twitter still criticized the new ad. The commercial, which debuted during the Thursday NFL draft. All you NFL football people, let's see if you boycott the NFL for your Bud Light. Oh, it wasn't enough with Obamacare in 2008 and the Baltimore Ravens and all that nonsense like back when I stopped watching. No, now I'm a Bud Light. No, now I can't watch my NFL. Sorry, guys. It's bread and circuses. You know, stop participating, please. And I know that didn't give me any brownie points, but whatever. Truth is truth, so truth is incontrovertible. And if it hurts your feels, then it's going to be all right. You'll be all right. And you'll look back 12 months from now and be like, wow, that guy was right. The commercial, which debuted during Thursday NFL draft and was later published to YouTube, shows 4 friends opening cans of Bud Light at a country music festival as the song Chicken Fried by Zac Brown Band plays. It is one of a number of commercials released by the company since the partnership with Transformers influencer Dylan Mulvaney at the beginning of April caused sales to plummet. The commercial is a clear nod to American country music and its fans and designed to appeal to the humor of its more traditional market. And in the 3 days since the 30-second video was released, it has accrued more than 8 million views, but received less than 200 likes. By comparison, the song Chicken Fried was uploaded 14 years ago and has 135 million views and 571,000 likes. It is not clear how many users disliked the new commercial. In 2021, YouTube removed the feature, allowing the public to see how many dislikes the video has. Some people argued at the time, in doing so, it was catering to large corporations. Wow, that almost seemed prophetic. Disabling the comments on YouTube did not stop viewers from discussing the advert on Twitter, then cynically try to lure them back in. Don't fall for it, one user wrote. Regarding Bud Light's use of Zac Brown Chicken Fried during the NFL draft to stop the sales dive, nice try, but nah, made it worse. You revealed how intentional your trans promotion was. You knew, you chose, you didn't care. It only takes once to show us who you really are. And I hope people remember this with other people that all magically decide to change their mind all of a sudden. Several social media users threatened the company for being cowards. Just saw your new throwback commercial showing the good old days, cowards. The good old days are gone until you address the woman face situation. You underestimate our memory, further insulting us. 1 solid month of insult, and now you think we are coming back. Get lost. In an opinion piece published by, proper grammar, y'all. In an opinion piece published by Bloomberg before the commercial released, used similar language to describe how Anheuser-Busch responded to the backlash and accused the company of setting a new low in corporate courage. They got lots of courage when it comes to Transformers, it's kind of funny. But then they were like, ouchie. I'm still not buying this whole thing. We're going to see if there are unintended long-term consequences to all this.
You might be wrong again.
I might be wrong again, y'all, and I sincerely hope I am. Daniel Blake, who is the Anheuser-Busch vice president for mainstream brands, stepped back from his job last week, just days after Bud Light's VP of marketing, Alicia Heinerscheid, took a leave of absence. Now, what I think is very interesting about Daniel Blake is I'm pretty sure that's the dude at Anheuser-Busch that has direct CIA ties. I'm almost positive. And if it's not Daniel Blake, it's another super high up VP at Anheuser-Busch. Now, he's stepped back because he was getting lots of flack thanks to alternative media and places like YouTube and other social media platforms that are exposing the corporatocracy and the technocracy of the integrated ESG nonsense. But this stuff is going on absolutely everywhere, y'all. And all these multinational, transnational corporations, transnational, are going to be pushing other Transformer stuff, all right? The company said the bosses decided to temporarily step down, but their decisions were reportedly not voluntary. Anheuser-Busch CEO Brendan Whitworth said on April 14th, "We never intended to be part of a discussion that divides people." Cool story, bro. We are in the business of bringing people together over a beer. Drunks unite. He added, my time serving this country in the CIA taught me the importance of accountability and the values upon which America was founded. Freedom, hard work, and respect from one another. More spelling errors. I'm pretty sure he meant respect of one another. But once again, all this hack, chat GPT, written terrible monstrosity of the printed word. And I'm not a smart person, but I can read, and these are not written properly or correctly. But welcome to a post-truth, postmodern world. So, all right, y'all, thanks for watching. We'll see, okay? I could be wrong again. Let's hope so. Love y'all. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.